Hello, welcome for today's lesson. We are still looking at indices. Let us look at indices with brackets. Indices with brackets. Indices with brackets are also called sometimes powers of powers. Let us start right away. Let us consider 2 power 2 and then power 3. What is 2 power 2 power 3? 2 power 2 power 3 in the normal way, it is 2 raised to power 2, which means 2 multiplied by 2 times, and then power 3. Now what is this power 3? Power 3 now means we will multiply this bracket 3 times. That means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, and then times 2 times 2. So power 3 means 1, 2, 3. What does this mean? This means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's just simple like that. And this one now means 2 power 6. So it means 2 power 2 power 3 the same as 2 power 6. Now what has happened in these two powers is just a multiplication. It means we have multiplied 2 times 3 to get 6. So in simple terms, we can say that when a number is when a number in index form is raised to another power, then the powers are multiplied. So in general, if you have a number a power 2 raised to power n raised to m is the same as a raised to power n times m. That is about the indices with the brackets. Also, let us look at fractional indices. Fractional indices. Fractional indices. Fractional indices. I'll begin with the basic for us to understand what the fractional indices mean. If we have say a raised to power 2 is equivalent to b. A raised to power 2 is equivalent to b. Normally we know it implies that a is equivalent to square root of b. That means you get the square root of every side. The square root of this side will cancel the square, and then b will remain with the square root. Also, if we have a raised to power 3 equivalent to b, that means that a is the same as cube root of b. And then if we have a raised to power 4 is equivalent to b, that means that to get a, you get the fourth root of b. Now we all know that b, for example, if we have any number b raised to power half is equivalent to root b. So root b is equivalent to b raised to power half. So this is the same as b raised to power half. B root cube root of b will be b raised to power a third. Fourth root of b will be b raised to power 1 over 4. That is what we know. So it means in general, if we have a raised to power n is the same as nth root of a. A raised to power n is the same as nth root of a. Now similarly, let us consider a number, say a raised to power 3 over 2. Solve that number, or solve that sum, a raised to power 3 over 2. What is a raised to power 3 over 2? This is the same as I will get a, I will break this 3 over 2. How do I break this 3 over 2? Using the power with brackets. It is the same as 1 over 2 multiplied by 3. So that means if I open the bracket, I will get back to 3 over 2. If I multiply 3 times a half, I will get 3 over 2. So a raised to power 3 over 2 is the same as a raised to power half, then power 3. Now, what is a raised to power half? A raised to power half is square root of a, and then 3 remains. So we have simplified a raised to power 3 over 2 as root a cubed. So we simply break out the power that is in the fraction form, bring it in a simpler form so that you can be able to solve it in the simplest way possible. If you also have a, for example, you have a raised to power, say, 4 over 3, say, this is the same as a raised to power third, then raised to power 4. Because if I open this bracket, I will get back here. And this means that power a third means a cube root, and then raised to power 4. So in general, if you have a raised to power m over n, this one can be implied to be a, I will have 1 over n, and then m remains outside. And this is the same as a nth root, and then power m. So if I have a m over n is simply the same as nth root of a, then multiplied by power m. Nth root of a multiplied by power m. Lastly, I want us to look at indices, the zero indices or the zero index. Zero index. On the zero index, I will also go direct to the point. Let us consider any simple sum, say 2 raised to power 0. Let us not use 2, let us use a raised to power 0. What is a raised to power 0? I can break it down that a raised to power 0 means a raised to power anything minus. For example, if you have 2 minus 2. If I have 2 minus 2, I still get 0. I can use 3 minus 3. which I still get 0. I can have 4 minus 4, which I will still get 0. So a raised to power 0 is the same as a raised to power 2 minus 2. And what does this minus means? Under the division law, we said that if you have the division of the same base, you subtract the powers. So if the powers have been subtracted here, then it means that initially it was a raised to power 2 divided by a raised to power 2. And then now we applied the division law, and then we subtracted the powers. So this is the same as a raised to power 2 divided by a raised to power 2. And then what does this mean? This means that a raised to power 2 all over a raised to power 2. What is a raised to power 2 over a raised to power 2? It will cancel out to 1, 1. So this one is equivalent to 1. Therefore, it means that if I have a raised to power 0, is the same as 1. Wow, we are there. So if I have any number raised to power 0, I will get 1. Any non-zero number raised to 0 is 1. So in conclusion, in general, we can say that any non-zero number raised to 0 is just 1. Take 1,000 raised to 0 is 1. Take even 1 million raised to 0 will be 1. Thank you very much. In the next lesson, we shall be looking at applications of laws of indices. Don't forget to subscribe to get more lessons on mathematics. Thank you, and God bless you.